Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 on how to do your very own card reading for yourself and others. I have the set of cards here. If you watched part 1, people will ask, is there a better set of cards? Are some better than others? And if you watched part 1, then I explained that just choose the ones that call you, go into a shop and just see what you're most drawn to. In my work, I don't really use cards anymore. I mean, I used to very much at the beginning. I found that the pictures just used to help me to hear more clearly and to see more clearly. But because I've been doing it such a long time, it's just that part of the brain and the muscle there has just been so developed that I don't really use the cards, though sometimes I might just put them down and use them if people would like me to, or the pictures are very beautiful, but it's no longer necessary. And so I wanted to speak a little bit about, say for example, you're going to do a reading for somebody, and where do you begin? So you would give the cards to the person and ask them to just knock on it 3 times just to release the old energy from anybody who's used the cards before, and ask them to hold in their mind the question that they have. So they might have issues regarding career or relationship or health, and ask them to just sit with it. So they would hold the cards and they would do this. So after knocking 1, 2, 3, they would hold the question. They would say, where am I going in my career, my relationship? Or please give me signs and guidance as to what do I do? And then ask the angels to help and the ancestors to help you, working with the light. And then you should hear a number of how many cards. You can ask, how many cards should I draw? And the first number that comes into your mind, and then you put the cards down. And the person that you're reading for will hold the cards and draw the amount that they've heard to draw. And then as they're putting the cards down and you looking at them, you pick up the card and you have a look immediately where your eye first goes. So my eye first went to the chest and the heart area, and it's always an indication of where to start and what's going on. And what you can do while you're sitting opposite somebody is just to close your eyes, ask your angels and guides to communicate with their angels and guides, and also ask the person you're reading for, client, to give you permission and your angels permission and their ancestors permission to talk to you. That's a very important one, and I find that really helps the fluidity of things. And so having invited your guides and gotten the permission from the person for their guides and angels to communicate with your guides, it gets complicated, but stick with me. You then begin, and you begin with a pure heart of just truly willing to be of service and integrity and to help that person to the best of your ability. And nobody can get it right all the time or 100%, but what comes through, if you're practicing and your mind's and your heart's in the right place, will truly help people. So close your eyes and just feel, get a sense of what's coming over your body, like from the other person. Is there any energy? Is there any pain? Is there any sadness? And just listen with your heart, not your mind. And feel that you're open to all the elements, to their angels communicating with you, their guides, their ancestors, and their body, because your body holds, and your aura holds everything about you. Your body is a record keeper. It keeps score of everything that's ever happened to you. It sounds scary, I know, but that's why massage and Reiki treatments and healing treatments are very good, because it helps to release the cellular memory that's held in the body, and sometimes that causes us to get depressed or to get sick, and so that's for another day, but that's important too. So when you tune into a person's body, and sometimes I like to hold my client's hand, and It's a lovely it's a lovely feeling, and it's basically tapping into their energy and their aura, and it goes right through their body, and their body talks to you and tells you what's going on within them and what's coming to them, because a person actually knows what's going to happen before it happens, and things that are coming into their life. They're just not grounded in themselves and awakened to know. So they come to someone like me or to you, and it's called outsourcing. But if they were in tune and through daily meditations, and they were able to kind of get beyond the fear and the frustration and the noise in one's mind, they would be able to have psychic premonitions and see things coming before their time. I mean, sometimes I'm sitting and I know somebody, I know this sounds scary, it really freaks people out, but sometimes I will know somebody's thinking about me exactly when they're thinking about me, or a conversation is taking place about something that I've put in motion, or somebody's angry with me, or I know immediately, my body tells me immediately what's going on outside in the world. And I mean, sometimes I can feel when there's going to be storms in certain places, and if there's going to be terrorist attacks in certain places. My body just knows, and it tells me. And it's not, I don't have any special gifts. Everybody, when they're in tune with their body, mind, and spirit, can do this. And so the more you practice, the more you'll develop that psychic muscle, and the better you will become. Lots of love and good luck.